in life, what I've noticed is that most people, they don't become successful because of themselves. Yes, nandun na yung mga sitwasyon, also yung buhay nila, and then also mga tao sa paligid nila. But then again, um, they're also like part of the the big problem. They've always, you know, we always want the best things in life, but we never do the best things in life na kailangan nating gawin to be successful. And what I've noticed is that we self sabotage ourselves. Um, when we want something, yung alam natin kung ano yung kailangan natin gawin, right? Alam natin kung ano yung kailangan nating kuhain. Example, like, magkaroon lang ako ng maraming pera, or, magawa ko lang yung ganito, or, you know, um, kikita ako ng pera and then mag-aaral ako, or kikita ako ng pera para, you know, makabili ako ng bahay, or kikita ako ng pera, or mag-ipon ako ng maraming pera para, you know, mapaganda ko yung buhay ko and ng pamilya ko, and then and my family. But the problem with that is once we already have it, we work so hard, and then we end up going to, it's not the easy route, but we end up like going to, you know pahinga muna ako, or bakasyon muna ako, or the quick pleasure of life. But the problem is that once we have a taste of that pleasure, right, naging habit, natatabunan na yung dapat. Then ulit ka na naman ulit, right? If you already have, I'm just saying, like 100,000, $10,000 or whatever, right? $5,000 or peso pa yan or something. Now, once you've spent that, then you have to like redo everything all over again, right? And it's not just about money, right? It's also about relationship, right? It's all about work. It's all about everything that you built. And then the relationship, an example, the relationship that you built, with your wife, or someone that you love, um, or even like friendship, or partnership, right? Like before you know it, you will end up you know looking for, mas maganda yung, I wish like yung ganito yung, I wish like, and then hindi mo nakikita na kailangan mo lang ayusin yung kung ano meron ka. Not ayusin, right? What do you call this? You just see the beauty in that. And nangyayari, you're always looking, sa labas, like on the outside, instead of like looking from the inside, like from within, right? Within you, within the relationship, right? You can never change the world outside. You can only change the world inside. Everything is just like programming. Everything is just like thoughts. Everything is about mind. Everything is about thinking. Everything that happens to you, everything that you feel, right? All your perception, all of those things are just really coming from you without enough knowledge, right? And data, information, experiences, lahat, everything, influences, um, learning. Kasi lahat yan, everything is just like in your mind. Everything's just like information. It's just like a computer, right? And we are just like a computer. I mean, we build the computer based on how we think, right? How it needs to perform, but we're just of an awesome, vast computer, super powerful. But then again, we don't even know how to use it. Like everything's about programming, and everything is about of learnings. Your body will learn how to do things, your body will learn how to do this, your mind will learn. Like really, it's about repetition without really a lot of without really having a lot of experience, right? We just don't learn by listening, right? It needs to be applied, and your body keeps on doing it, right? You can go like learn piano listening to it and reading it or whatever, right? But without really playing the piano, you won't really learn how to play a piano, right? Because your hands seems to be coordinated, right? Also the guitar, and it will be rough, right? It will be hard to like do everything. It's like ano ba to, hirap naman ito. But then again, you just keep doing it, just keep doing it, just keep doing it, and then everything will be well. Ano yung point ko rito? My main point is that we're the architect of our life, right? We're the engineers of our life. We're the managers of our life, right? And then also we are our own worker. And in order for us to be better, just like work, everything needs to be structured. Kailangan meron, alam mo na kagad kung anong gagawin mo sa umaga. It needs to be intentional. Kung ano yung kailangan mong gawin lahat. Everything needs to be, the day needs to be intentional. Kailangan meron kang, okay, anong oras na? Okay, kailangan kong gawin to, kailangan kong gawin to. Like, everything needs to be intentional. That's the only way that it works. If you just like let it like, so di wala na akong freedom. No, right? It's just like being a great basketball player, or like being a great what do you call this, student, right? Sa eskwela may structure, may time, right? Anong schedule yung subjects mo, right? From elementary, kindergarten, right, or preschool to like kindergarten to elementary to high school to like college. But then again, like once we get done with school, then now we have work, and with work, right, there's structure too. But after, right, kaya wala masyadong taong naging entrepreneur or nagnenegosyo, is that because now you're on your own, right? You can rely, you can have like partners and stuff, but then again, right, you'll be relying on them. But what if you can have a structure of yourself? And also the programming, the right mindset, the right skill set, the right tool set, the right life sets, the right business sets, right? The right financial sets. Everything needs to be everything needs to be, there needs to be a setting for like everything. It doesn't mean that it's already set, but you need to have sets of things that you need to do, and it can be improved, right? It's just like anything in life, like manufacturing, warehouse, whatever, right? Even work. If you don't have a particular set for them to follow, then it's just like all over the place. Even application, there needs to be a data set, right? What do you call this? Logic, set, something like that. So I know it's a lot, but the thing for us to be really successful is not even successful. Yeah, for us to be better at living life, to be successful, right? It's kind of like successful student. How can I be a successful student? How can I be a successful, person? How can I be successful dad, right? How can I be a successful entrepreneur? How can I be a successful? So there's a lot of character identities that you need to, what do you call this? Um, uh, be successful at, meaning be better at. So maybe that's pretty much it, though, right? Like even this, like just like talking to, like believing myself. Um, um, I need to have, I need to define, right? First thing is that for you to come up with a better solution, right, in anything in life, you need to start with a better question. Okay. Um, the question needs to be aligned to the goal that you have, right? So, example will be if it's your life, right? Then you need to like start with a question, like, what are the things in my life, right, that I need to be um, better or successful about, right? So, meaning, or what are the things in my life that I need to be better at, or what are the things in life that will help me, right, be better in life. Meaning, money, right? Um, then skills. Then I need to have a better mind, right? I need to have but like better mind is like, what do you mean better mind? Like, if you have a better mind, then um you know you are more mindful, you are more this, right? You need to be intelligent, right? Great at thinking, and then thinking will be more of like logic stuff, everything, right? You need to be a better human, right? Human meaning what though? Like be have more empathy, um, be more kind, be more, right? Um, you know about life, about this um, relationship, right? For me, like I have a great relationship. I need to have a great relationship though, right? Or I have a relationship, so you need to be. That is like one of my key um, uh, important areas of my life, right? So like the foundation, that I have. Um, so either you have a foundation, then you have the other ones that will affect you internally and externally. That's good though, right? So you need to define those, and then you need to define what are the things that um, will stop you from achieving a higher self and a higher life, right? Your better higher self, right? And then in a better higher life. I mean, higher life, you need to define that too. What is a higher life, right? Higher life is something like, you're much more fulfilled. You're much more awake. You're much more, you understand things better, right? You're much more at peace. You're much more mellow, kind of thing, you don't get stressed out about like anything because you already know that's just like part of life. um that's pretty much it though. It's like in life it's all about just like understanding it, that you know this is our job here, is to make things better, to make life better. um and also, um you know to be happy is pretty much being fulfilled, knowing that you are doing the things that you need to do, right? And understanding that things might not go your way because there's a lot of factors involved, and then you are being guided to, you're being helped. Um, you know, uh, you know, it'll be nice if we can, right, connect to the divine self. But then again, right, you are already connected. But what I'm saying is like, they can see things and this and that we cannot see. Eventually, right? Through your practice, you will be able to. I know, like, a lot of stuff are like, you know, marami na akong sinasabi rito. I've been discussing like a lot, but I think the main thing is that for you to be highly successful in life, you need to be effective to live life. And when you live life, the goal is to create, right? To create things that will allow you to be better and others better, that will allow you to enjoy life on your own and enjoy life with others, that others can also enjoy their own life and enjoy it with others, that all of us are coexisting and living life, right? Co-creating and co-helping one another to create a better life for everyone in this world right now, and for those ones that will be in this world tomorrow or later, right? Um, so, I mean, it's just like knowing like who you are, knowing what will stop you from achieving that, and then knowing what you need to do, right, to make things happen, right? Um, that will allow you to make that thing much more better. And just like knowing where you need to go every day, knowing where you need to go right now, knowing what you need to do in life, right? Knowing when you wake up, what are the things that will allow you to be a that will allow you to contribute to life, that will allow you to succeed in life. When you say succeed in life, it's not, like, oh yeah, like, it's because every time you do something, you're contributing, right? That you feel that you are a being with self-love and self-worth. It's all about self-worth, right? By having self-worth, right, you will love yourself because you know that you have worth in this world. You know that you are doing what you need to do. um, and as long as you're doing what you need to do, God will protect you, and all of the angels, right, will be sent to you to help you and guide you. You will never be judged, right? That's why you never judge yourself. um, you will always be directed, so direct yourself. um, you will always be forgiven, so forgive yourself. When you say forgive, right, um, be kind to yourself, right? um, because God and the universe will always be kind to you. You will get what you want with whatever you have in your mind. What I'm saying is, like, you get what you think. So if you're thinking lack, that's what you're gonna get. If you think that you have everything, then that's what you're going to get. um, if you think that um, life is hard, then you will get hard life, right? So the thinking, right, it's the forces that provides you, right, what you need. Meaning, if you think like, hard, then life will be hard. Then no matter what you do, it'll be hard. So it's always a pair. It's the thinking and the doing. The doing creates it in reality. Okay? The thinking is the unseen forces for you. What am I saying? So if you think you're rich, then the universe, the forces around you, will allow you to be rich, right? But if you don't do anything, you won't be rich. Wow, that's pretty cool. If you think you're rich and you do things that will allow you to be rich, then you will be rich. If you think that you look great, then the universe will allow you to look great, but you need to create the action to look great. Okay? If you need if you think that you have a loving family and a great family, then the universe will provide you a loving and great family. But then again, it's up to you to act on it. That's pretty cool. Think and act. That's pretty cool. So today is February 1st. And really, the topic, really the goal right now is to get things going. Um, I've done a lot already, with the help of my wife. I've done a lot of, soul searching and everything, right? It's spiritual awakening and everything. And I still have a lot of things to learn. I'm nowhere near what God intended it to be, but I'm closer, right? So maybe it's belief, right? I'm already near, I'm already close, right? Not, I'm I'm where I need, where I'm supposed to be. How's that? And it's a continuous learning. And to be a great person, I need to like do a lot of hard work, right? And to be that great higher self. For me to be that great higher self, I need to get there. That's my mountaintop. And once I get there, there's another mountaintop until I go to heaven. And we just need to keep on climbing, moving forward and upward. It might go downhill, upward, downhill, but at least it's like, keep on going up, right? So that's where I'm at right now. It's hopeful. Yeah, I'm really excited. And in 1 month, we've done pretty much amazing things, really. In 1 month, you know, last year, we went home, January 23rd? No, February 6th or something, right? Went to the Philippines, tried to do the things that I need to do to be successful in business and everything, right? But there's a lot of things to be cleaned up in my life, relationship that I have, the people that I have around me, thinking that I have, right? My own self. A lot of spiritual awakening. Then when we got back here, nothing happened over there. Or I mean, a lot of things happened over there, but didn't materialize, meaning financially and everything. Now, when we got back here, May, was rough. Had to like borrow some money from my brothers to pay the rent. My wife still have the unemployment. We're able to pay the rent, but it's not enough because we have to like deal with the daily stuff. 2 cars, unable to pay it. Then one by one, 3 cars, by the way. So our car, the Mercedes, got yanked out, repossessed. Same thing with my son's car and also my daughter's car. That's like the last one. And August, unable to pay our rent. And got um, filed an eviction, and I had to go through that. And life, I mean, God works in mysterious ways, right? God moves us in mysterious ways, like love moves in mysterious ways. God moves in mysterious ways, because God is love. And yeah, like, so even did GoFundMe. I thought that, if I go, like, send this, create a platform or a tool or whatever, thinking that people will, like, will be needing it. But nothing, man. It was rough. It was rough. Last year was rough. Um, my wife, is already losing her hope, right? But never wavered, though. Still stayed with me. That feeling that you want to do something, but you're unable to do anything. I tried, like, going around, right? Thinking that maybe if I could, hook up with other people, collaborate with them or whatever, right? And just, like, work with them. But then again, they're in power, right? I said, you know what, maybe if I can go, just, like, go along with them and just do whatever they want and this and that, right? And make them, look good or whatever. But God doesn't want you to do that. I mean, God doesn't want me to do that. Sometimes we short sell ourselves. We can do the things that we can do. But then again, we end up settling na tulungan ko lang to. Naku, malakas ng taong to. But you are already strong. They built those community, right? Then go build your own community. And that's what God wants me to do, build my own community. Build my own strength. Build my own power. Because the power is already within me. And that power is me. That power is God within me. I already have all the divine spirits around me and stuff, right? Really, it's more of like just connect with the spirits that I sent you. Kind of like in the real world, it's like connect with the people I, sent you to help you. They will do the work for you. And that's divine. And that's what God is intending to do. It's like, even if you want something in life, sometimes you don't know what you want. You just want to get out. You just want to get out of that situation. But other than that, right, you're just trying to escape. God doesn't want you to escape. God doesn't want you to take the easy route. God wants you to be you. You were chosen, right? Like, I am chosen to shed light, to bring light, to cast my light, right, to His people in order to make their life better. Share my gift to them, right? Make my life better so I can make their life better. Make myself great so I can make them great. You can never give anything that you don't have. To give greatness, you need to be great, right? To provide wealth, to give wealth to people, you need to be wealthy. To give guidance, you need to be guided. To give advice, right? You need to have a lot of advice. To give experience, you need to have a lot of experiences, right? That's why I'm training myself, teaching myself, and really training and learning how to be non-judgmental about anything, because you never judge though. Because people will have their own journey. People will go through their own path, right? Or pathways, or whatever you want to call it. You have your own, I have my own, and everyone's different. The only thing that we can do is help them if they need help, right? Allow them if they want to be allowed, right? Let them if they want to be let. Let go of them if they want to be let go. Don't bother them if they don't want to be bothered. That's pretty much it though. Just see everything as a vast of storylines of everyone. Just watch. Just like watching a movie, right? It's like, oh man, I wish if that was me. Like, that's the thing. That's not you. You're you. You have your own life. You know, kung ako yan, you know, mali ang ginagawa niya. Like, I mean, what's right or wrong? There's no right or wrong. Because what might be right for you might be wrong for that person. What's wrong for that person, what's right for that person might be wrong for you, right? And what's right for you might be right for him too. So it varies though. You will have your own tribe. Then, you know, stay with your tribe. But duality, you can never learn anything if you just keep staying where you're comfortable, because God will test you. To better learn life, you need to learn both, right? You need to know how to live rich, and you need to know how to live poor, right? You need to know how to be intelligent, you need to know how to be dumb. That's pretty much it though, right? You need to be, you need to be healthy, but you know how to feel not healthy. So that's just like life, right? You need to, be better, have a great relationship, feel great relationship, but you also need to have a feeling of how bad relationship is. So that's why we're going through all of those things, right? And sometimes you don't even have to experience it, right? Through other people's experiences, right? OP, other people's experiences, you can learn a lot. And once you do that, then the universe or God won't allow you to experience that anymore physically, right? Because everything is about emotion, everything is about, your feeling. So as long as you've felt it and course correct right away, right, then you'll be great. So that's why, everybody's like saying, think positive, think positive, think positive. You always need to acknowledge, okay, what's the bad things that's going to happen? What's the opposite of this? Know it, feel it. Now you have that feeling though. Now, right, what's the opposite of that? How do you get out of that? Okay, knowing how to be poor. Then you already know that, and you don't have to experience it because you already practice it. Knowing how to be, right, not healthy, then you already know how to do that. Knowing how to lose, sucks, right, someone, then you need to know how to deal with that because you already acknowledged it, in your mind, and then release it. Then just like enjoy it. Then you have more of that though. Like, you will enjoy your health more. You will enjoy this, right? So it is right that, you know, until you experience the opposite of what you currently have, you'll never treasure it. Oh man, I like that. Right? So to value wealth or achievements or living a better life, you need to experience how to not live a better life. To value having a home, you need to experience not having a home. To value having a house or a place to stay, you need to experience not having a place to stay. Kaya nga yung mga taong, they made it, right? They value it, but never get attached to it though. Never get attached to whatever you are accumulating in life or having in life, right? So if you have a great relationship, right? Never get attached to it. What I'm saying, attach, right? Like, think of it like, parang like CC or something, right? If you hold on to that, chick or something, right? It will, or even the dog or whoever, right? They will try to get out, but just treasure them. But never get attached to them. Acknowledge them, but never get attached to them. Love them, but never get attached to them. Because if you do, if they fall, you will fall, right? But if you're not attached to them, you'll be able to save them. You'll be able to take care of them, or you'll be able to let go of them. Might hurt, but if you already acknowledge it though, right? And I think that's a test, right? If you already acknowledge it, right? It sucks, but you have a better understanding that it is what it is, then your life will be much more better. A lot of things that we talk here, but raw as it can be, because I'm like perfectionist, so like, paano ko kaya sabihin to lang right now, like, screw it. If I did the wrongs, pronunciation or whatever, or this or that, or grammar, who cares? Right now I'm just like being raw, right? It's much better to acknowledge that you don't know everything, right? Don't say you don't know anything, right? You don't know everything. Because if you don't know everything, then you're always a student. Yeah, I don't know everything, but I already know a lot to create something.